In the heart of ancient India, beside the sacred Ganges River, stood the mighty city of Patliputra, where destiny was born from the royal laws of Mauryan Empire. Born to Queen Dharma and Emperor Bindusara, young Ashoka grew under the shadow of greatness, the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya. Training of the young prince from an early age, Ashoka was an ordinary child, fierce in spirit, sharp in mind. His coronation after the years of struggle and blood within his own family, Ashoka rose to the throne and bowed before him, and the world would soon know his name. The young king, under the blazing suns and roaring drums, led the armies in training. The Mauryan Empire, already vast, stretched its golden wings from the mountains of Afghanistan to Bay of Bengal. Yet Ashoka's eyes searched beyond for one last conquest. The drums of war echoed again. The clash of steel thundered across the plains, and the Battle of Kalinga started. It was a very, very bloody battle. When the dust settled, Kalinga lay in ruins, over 100,000 lives lost. Ashoka, the emperor of victory, stood among the dead, surrounded by the cries of the wounded and silence of the fallen. He looked upon the carnage. Something broke within him. The conqueror of kingdoms had conquered his lost, his own conscience. The sword falls in that moment. Ashoka cast away his sword. The emperor who once gloried in conquest vowed never again would he wage a war. Haunted by guilt, Ashoka sought peace in the teachings of the Buddha. Ashoka built stupas, monasteries across his empire, symbols of peace, where once there had been a war. Stone pillars were raised. From the heart of India, he sent his messengers of peace to Sri Lanka, to Central Asia, to lands beyond the seas. The message was simple: conquer not with swords but with love. The emperor turned his might towards his own people's happiness. He built hospitals, dug wells, planted trees, and cared for the sick and the poor. For Ashoka, every life was sacred. The stone edicts on rocks and pillars, he carved his heart into stone. All men are my children. One inscription read, let them live in peace and I shall be happy. Under his rule, the empire found harmony. Monks meditated by a river, merchants traded in safety, and justice became mercy. In his final years, Ashoka lived as simply as a monk. The once fearless emperor spent his days feeding birds, helping the poor, and reflecting beneath the Buddha tree. His symbol, the lion capital of Sarnath, became the emblem of internal peace. He a reminder that true strength lies in the power but in compassion. The world remembers him not for the wars he won, but for the peace he gave to the mankind.